Hi friends, happy Wednesday. Figured I'd come on and we can do the last Christmas gnome set. So we did one the other day. Those are the two that we've done so far. And then we've got a third one on the website. So we can work on that one tonight. Let me get out my colors here. I just decided to do this like last minute. So just got done doing a workout and I figured I could hop on here real quick before I go shower. Where did my red go? Here we go. And then some white. Okay. Hi, Donna. All right, so tip you guys down so you can see, but I can still hopefully see comments. Hopefully I can see comments. I don't even know if I can or not. So anyways, this one's like a Santa Claus. So there is a little Santa hat. And got the cute little sleeves. So the sleeves will look like this with the little candy canes. Got Santa's boots that have a buckle, kind of like his little belly buckle would be. And let's see here, what else? Another sleeve, another boot, and then he holds a gift. And just like the last one, this one has a funky cutout on it. So I'm doing good. How are you? So let's go ahead and get started. I forgot to grab my towel again. Hold on a second. Oops. Almost grabbed my blanket instead of a towel. All right. I don't want to get paint all over if I can avoid it. So Santa's hat is going to be red. Whoops, I've got white on my plate, not red. Let's see if this is enough paint in here. All right, Santa's hat is going to be red, and then do the other parts of it white, the little palms on there. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody's week going? Everybody ready for Thanksgiving next week? I got a bunch of new files today so that I can get new kits, get them cut and listed for you guys soon. Probably not going to do that though until after Thanksgiving, just because it's kind of a busy time right now. Hi Donna, or I said hi to you, Donna, sorry. Hi Jay, hi Eileen. Can't see the comments. It kind of got you guys kind of tipped down a little bit farther than normal, I think, today. You guys hear my dogs upstairs barking like silly animals that they are. Presto has been outside cleaning leaves all day long. He's done such a good job. His favorite food is McDonald's double cheeseburgers with no pickles. So I treated him to that tonight because he's done so good out in the yard. So he was excited for that. All right, I think I got this covered where it needs to be. I don't think that needs all covered because it's going to go down into the thing. So I'm going to push this off to the side and go ahead and get out another brush with some white so we can do Santa's little palm and the trim on his hat. And then I think I'll probably end up putting some snow text on here too. I'm gonna give it a good covering first though. Hey Ashley. Am I live on the right page? What page am I on? Hopefully I'm on the right page. If not, then I mean, I guess everybody's gonna be like, who are you? But there's Pam. I'm on the right page. I hope. Hey, Linda. Okay, now I'm starting. Yeah, I think I'm in the right spot. Sometimes when I first go live, it doesn't show me who's on here, or it's just kind of funny at first. And I don't know. I was starting to wonder if I was in the right spot or if I went live in the wrong page. I got a couple of different Facebooks, my personal one and my farm page, and I've got private group pages for Dizzy Designers. So I was wondering where I was at. I think we're good though. All right. I'm just going to cover this a little bit more at the bottom. I'm going to do this part again because it dried a little bit clearish. Hey, Dorothy. I just want it to be really nice and bright white, and then we'll do the snow text last on this. So I'm just giving it another coat here. All right, push that off to the side. Let me see if I can stick this up here. All right, so then we have our cute little sleeves that have the candy canes on them. So let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to do green sleeves with red and white candy canes and white here. So let's do all of our white maybe right now. Get that out of the way, and then we'll move on to our next color. So this morning before my day job, I planned out all of next week's sales and all of that stuff. And then I got a bunch of new files today, so we'll be able to get those going soon. I'll probably start cutting those and getting them listed after next week. It's just a really busy time right now, and I just think that maybe I should wait until next week to start doing those ones, or after next week, I should say. We have our family Thanksgiving this weekend, or a family Thanksgiving this weekend. I have some CE classes for my job. Sales, yes, sales next week, Pam. You'll want to pay attention. There's going to be something different every day starting Monday. So Monday there's a sale, Tuesday there'll be a different sale, Wednesday, all through next weekend, all through Cyber Monday. So you'll want to hang out and pay attention to those. All right, so I got the whites on there. Let me look through here again real quick. So his boots, well, his boots should be black, right? But I would have done the buckles in black too. So hold on a minute. I'm gonna do the buckles in gold, but the boots are black. Maybe I'll do this part in red and gold. We'll move this off to the side here. And then we got this present. Like I said, it's goofy because there was a weird, I used scraps to cut this piece, I think is what happened. I'm gonna do the bow in red. So I'm just gonna do this real quick because I got a little bit of red left on my plate. I don't even know if I have enough to cover this, but I've still got a little bit left in the bottle, so we should be good. Grab a little bit more. And next week too will be the final, those will be the final sales of the year, so. Sales always, I know, right? They get me excited too. I know what you mean. So I know you ladies are on my email list, and you're obviously here too. I'll be emailing out the details before I post them on Facebook. So you girls on my email list will get the information first, but then it will post to Facebook later in the day as well. All right, so what did I say? I wanted to do green on these. So let's find us a new, I think we're gonna do this darker green. But I kind of don't want to paint over them because I feel like it's all right. We'll paint over them. We can dry it and then go back over it with the red and it'll be fine. that one out of the way. Maybe I'll do a lime green present because I wanted to do 2 greens, but I don't want, the sleeves have to match. I don't want them to be 2 different color sleeves. That'd be kind of goofy looking. And I also don't want the same color green on the present that he's holding right next to the sleeves. So that's what we're gonna do. We got green sleeves, darker green sleeves, and then we're gonna do the lime green for the gift. So I'm just going right into the lime green. It still has the other green on my brush as well. I'll just give it a nice little dimensional look to have both of those colors. And I have not been using my sponges as much lately. I don't know, I've just been into my brushes again. I noticed that the other day. I've been doing a pretty good job of keeping them clean this time at least. Sometimes I'm not very good at cleaning my brushes. I just kind of get lazy and just don't clean them. All right, so this part over here has that goofy cut thing on that 3D part. So I'm just gonna paint that red so that way when I lay that down, it covers up the spot that's cut funny. And then let's hit this with the dryer a second. I have to find a smaller brush for this too. Maybe this one will work. Paint it all white, I think, to start, or maybe not. Maybe I'll just do each little spot. Nah, we're gonna go all white first. It's gonna be easier, I think, than trying to do each. It's still gonna be a pain in the butt to go back in and do the red, but I think it'll be easier this way if I do all white for a base and then go back in and do the red second. See what I mean? Have you been using brushes a lot? Yes. That's funny, Linda. I was thinking, every time I see you pop on, I'm always like, oh, shoot, am I using my paint brushes today or my sponges? Yeah, I don't know. I've just been into the paint brushes for some reason. I kind of go through stages. I'm sure I'll be back to sponges again soon, though. I feel like sometimes I go through stages where whatever I feel like is easier to clean up, and the brushes are just sitting here because I had that paint party last weekend. And so maybe that's why I just feel like they're right here and easy. Hey Vicky, hello Wendy. I see a couple of you ladies that have open orders on my website. I've been cutting. I have been busy today, but I did get some orders cut and started. And I plan on getting the rest of them finished up tomorrow night and Friday morning, and then everything shipped out that's current, as of right now at least, Friday. So just so you ladies know, it's on its way shortly. All right, so got my candy canes white done. I'm gonna do this one, and then I might start gluing some pieces together while I continue to let this dry, and then maybe we'll do a second coat of white, and then we'll move on to our red. Then we can put them all together. So one thing I'm gonna do next year that I haven't done before, I talked about before, I did kind of sell some finished pieces for a little bit. I was gonna do an Etsy, and then that's just not, I don't wanna have an Etsy or a separate website. Hey Georgie. So next year what I'm gonna do, maybe even before next year, I might get to it. I've got a bunch that just need to be photographed and listed. I'm gonna create another section on the website that's just called finished goods or finished product, whatever. and the pieces that I paint live, most of them will be available. I won't sell all of them because some of them I do keep for myself, but so that's something new that's coming. I feel like these candy canes take some concentration. But they'll be so cute when they're done. It'll be worth it, right? And guys, just so you know, if you do order my finished products, I am not a professional painter. So there's that. You just get what you get if you buy my finished goods. All right, so there we go. We got the candy canes starting to dry. I'm gonna push those off to the side here. And then let's see here. I think this is almost dry. Let me hit this with the dryer. When it has a spot like that, it's because it's not dry, but I feel like it feels dry. I don't know why it's got that little spot, but that's all right. Whatever. We leave it. I should actually dry these white pieces because they're kind of thick. Aren't those cute, Linda? I was at the animal store today after work grabbing more feed for them and bedding, and my aunt called and said, "Are you home yet?" And I'm like, "No, how'd you know I'm not home?" She said, "I left a present for you on your steps." So I came home to those. It was super cute. Oh wait, where's my, oh here it is. So let's see, where's my piece for this? So then this guy goes on here like so. Yep, pretty much like that. I just got to be careful how I position it. Anyways, they came in a cute little box, like a little gift box, and they're just, the socks themselves are cute, but they were packaged cute too. So that was fun. All right, I think I have that right where it needs to go. Now the thing is every time I move stuff, I feel like it slides, or sometimes I feel like it slides even if I didn't move it. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up here. All right, let's go do this piece. This just needs a little piece dried. And I think I should see if I have any see if I have any of the little dot things. And I do. Where did that other thing go that I was just using? Vicky just gave it to me. And I remember setting it somewhere I wouldn't forget, Vicky, and now where did I put it? I think it's on the other side of the room. That's okay. For now, I'm going to use this though. I'm gonna go in here and do some white polka dots first. And I do mine in like a triangle pattern, like that. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Kind of puts them where they belong instead of having them seem like they're funky. 1, 2, 3. Just gonna do a little dot there. 1, 2, 3. Little dot here. Maybe a little corner here. Do this one again. How cute. I might leave them white. I don't know yet. We're gonna wait and see. I might make them colorful, but for now, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and glue the bow on and kind of put together the rest of the pieces and then decide at the end if I want those to be colored or not. Oh wait, I can't glue the bow on. Yeah, I can. I just gotta be careful. So I think that answers the question. I think they're gonna stay white, because if I tried to change the color now, I wouldn't be able to. I could paint over it with a paintbrush though. But I think that's cute anyways. So we're gonna set that to the side over there to dry, and then we're gonna go back to these. I'm gonna hit them with the dryer a second, do a second coat of white on them. They should be pretty dry. And then, oops, I need more white. Then once we get the second coat dried, hi Tamara, then I can go in and do the red parts of the candy canes. I think that was the second one I did. It seems like that one's a little bit, needs to dry a little bit more. I don't think I put a description or anything on this video before I went live, did I? Nobody knows what we're doing if you're just hopping on. We're working on some more gnomes. Another set of Christmas attachments for the standing gnomes. Today I got new files for kits to cut for you guys, and some of them are for these little guys. They're my favorites, so I'm excited. I got some for, I think I got like a farm one coming. Chickens farm, I don't know, something like that. And then there will be some spring and some like patriotic. I don't remember what else, but there's a few of these files. They were having a really good sale today, so I stocked up. I was needing to get new files to get stuff cut anyways. I just kind of planned ahead for the next few months and bought a bunch of stuff. Hey, Brandy. I think after this we'll paint his shoes, his little boots, and let this dry some more. I just feel like it works better if it dries more on its own than with the dryer. And then if it still needs a little help, we'll dry it, and then we'll do the red layer. We're almost to the part of doing all the fun stuff and getting the Velcro on and putting them together. That's my favorite part, the big reveal. After everything's done, you get to look at your finished work. Okay. Boots. Have those set. Let's see, I want another big paintbrush. Let's go over here. I need some black. So what do you guys think? I'm thinking gold for the little buckles and either red or white for like the belt part of it. I feel like Santa's belt's always white, but it's usually over his red, like the red part of his belly, you know? All right, so there's his boots. I'm thinking white's gonna stick out better. If we do red, it's kind of just gonna, I don't know. What do you guys think? Red or white? With the gold buckle. I'll do the gold buckle while you guys are sending me your answers. I got a vote for white and I got a vote for red. So the very next one that comes through is the winner of red or white. So somebody else send me your answer. Because I think it would look good either way. So I'm torn. I need one more person to vote. White or red? Oh, there we go. We got red from Linda. We're going to go with red. All right. So we're gonna get this out. Let that sit and dry. I feel like I have pieces everywhere. Undercoat the go. Oh, yeah, that would work. I feel like it did shine up, or did shine up. It did show up pretty good. It's pretty shiny. But yeah, if you undercoat it, it definitely would make it stand out better. I did that the other day with a like king's gold or something like that while we were painting ornaments, and it did make it brighter. So now I'm just making sure these are dry so that I can go through and finish the candy canes. And I am out of red again. Let's do some more red here. Oh, we got a bunch more votes coming through now. Red, red, red. Perfect. That's what we ended up with, was red. Thank you guys. Appreciate the votes. All right, so now I just got to try to get my red over top of my white. So this I might get kind of quiet a minute as I try to make this look decent. I'm gonna say a big trick to this is a small brush, which this brush might be a little too big for it even, and just going slow. I have really shaky hands, so I definitely have to go slow with it, otherwise it's gonna be a big mess. First candy cane didn't turn out bad. Look at that, I did pretty good. Hi Dawn. All right, let's see if we can make the rest of them look good. This part would have been, would have been a pain to have 3D pieces, I'm sure, but it also kind of would have been nice. With the 3D pieces, you don't really have to worry about going over the lines, you know? But they are tiny, so that would have been hard to cut, hard to ship. It makes sense, it's all good. Or just little tedious little candy canes. but they're gonna make the project so cute when it's finished. Almost done with one whole sleeve. And I might have to take a break because my hands are starting to shake. So I might take a break before I do the next one so that it doesn't look like a kindergartner painted it. Move on to something bigger and then come back to it. Look how cute, especially from a distance. Up close, it's a little like, eh. Oh, you're good, Dawn. I'm glad you caught me too, but you're good. All right, let's see here. This should be dry. So here's what our present is looking like. And I think I'm gonna leave it just like this. I think it's adorable with those white on there. Let's hit this with the dryer a minute. We can throw this together. Santa's boots. All right, let's see. Do they go like this? No, I think they would go like this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how I would have them. So we're gonna put them like this with the buckle towards the front of the boot. It kind of has a little bump out there so you can see right where it goes, and then the buckle part fits right here perfectly. I like that with the red. The white would have looked nice too, but I feel like it makes it more like Santa boots with the red on there. Cute. I'm gonna put those down though so they don't slide and dry where they don't belong. So we're gonna let those dry. And then, let's see. I don't think this red's gonna need a second coat on here. I'm gonna just dry it a little bit before I put this on there. Looks good in the camera, but up close I feel like it's sloppy. But, you know, it's hand painted, so. I have a scratchy throat tonight. Sorry, guys. Hey, Grandma. All right, so there is a sleeve of Santas. So we're gonna stick that off to the side. And then we're back to these darn little candy canes. And then we're just gonna do some finishing touches and I can get it all Velcroed up and put together for you guys. I don't like paint pens, but you could totally use paint pens. Might be easier for this since it's so small. Or just a really small paintbrush. This paintbrush is a little bit bigger just because I used the same one that I used for the white. And the white was a bigger part, or bigger piece, so I did keep a thicker brush, but you could just do a little tiny detail brush here and make it easier probably. I thought I was doing them in order, but apparently I skipped this one. That's all right. I guess I did one side and then the other side. I have some ideas for some cute finishing touches here in a second. There we go. So, so cute. All right, so our last little piece. So I do gotta hit this with the dryer in a minute. Let it start drying on its own, or let it, whatever. I can't talk, I can't think. And I give it a little boost and then I'll let it dry the rest on its own. That's what I was trying to say. So there's a second little sleeve. I'm gonna put that off to the side. My face is itchy and dry. Okay, here we go. Now, I should probably wait to do this until the very, very end. I'm going to. Snow Tex is very messy, so I'm gonna wait. What I am gonna do though, in the meantime, is get me some white paint and I'm gonna do some detailing. Let's see here. And just kind of put some white on my brush and kind of just go with it. Literally just, that's how it ended up. I didn't try to make the little bumps different there or whatever. It just is what it is. On here, I'm just gonna do right over top of like the crease on the shoe. It's etched right in there. I just want to kind of give that a little highlight. I don't think I'm going to do anything more than that. I thought about a little on the red, but I don't think I'm going to. Over here, I'm going to do just a few little pieces. On the bow. And again, it's pretty much just where it lands. I'm not trying to be perfect with it. I think the more that you try to be perfect, the worse it turns out personally. So there we go. Hello, Karen, how are you? So that's really it. We've got this to do still. I want to make sure these are nice and dry before I do anything more and make sure these pieces aren't moving. Okay, I'm going to outline these with a Sharpie marker to make them more, I feel like they look like a kindergartner put them on here. From a distance they look fine, but up close I feel like they look really sloppy. So when you use a Sharpie, you just always really want to make sure it's super dry before you do so that you don't ruin your marker. So that's why I wanted to run that over there. And at least outline the majority of the candy canes, the outside of them. Now, if my pen comes up and I have a little gap, I'm not going to worry about that. I feel like if I try to go back to where I left off, then I make it look worse, so I just start back over a little ways away and just leave a little gap there. You guys see what I mean up close? Like if my pen comes off, I just kind of move on. I feel like that looks way better than it did down here, so. And I might even go back through and add some lines through there. I'm not gonna do every single line all the way through on the candy cane, just to, I don't know, I feel like it makes it look better if it's not every single line. do like white stitches as an outline, I think, on this green on the sleeves. Look at how stinking cute that is. Hello, Jean. Just make sure again, like I said, that it's dry before I start the outline process. I feel like I've been live for a long time. Sorry, guys. It's been a long one, but it's worth it. I promise. This one's cute, I think. I think it's gonna look really good when we get it all put together. That paint was still kind of, it's like tacky. Thank you. Yeah, I think it makes it look more finished because definitely with such a small piece, like I was over the lines. So I really felt like, oh my gosh, this looks like a kindergartner did this, but just adding that little outline just makes it look more finished and put together. And then I do still want to do the snow text, but that's going to take some time too. So, I mean, y'all can take off if you have to. I've been live for a while, I feel like. Okay, there we go. Next, go back in here with my little brush. And I'm gonna kind of make it, I want to make it look like stitches for the outline. Hopefully this doesn't look stupid, we'll see. I like it. I think that'll look good, especially from a distance. Always got to remember things are going to be looked at from a distance, so. Ta-da! Okay. Let me see what else I want to do right now. I think everything's glued, so we're good there. I think I'm going to do the Velcro next. And then finish with the snow text, because once I get it all over my hands, I don't want to spread it onto all the other pieces. Let's see. I'm gonna do. Oh, that's right. We did snow text on this guy too, the little reindeer man. Sorry, I forgot to show you guys what I was doing. I just made our little reindeer man naked because we're going to put our stuff on him. So I need, let's see, this side of Velcro. So we need 2 arms, this present, and 2 feet. Do his feet and his present first, I think. You guys still see? back of the Velcro off. And stick it onto the other piece of Velcro, and then I can position my foot where I want it, or my piece, before I stick it on there. Where if I try to stick it on the back of the shoe, it might not line up right where I want it. Hold this crooked little present there. All right. Next up, let me get these on there. And then I'll do the snow text, and then I can add the arms. And then we can slide his head right where it goes in there, and we should be golden. So snow text, if you haven't used it, is kind of like sand, I feel like, and glue, and just white paint, I guess, is my best description of what it is. It's gooey and gross maybe to some people. I like it, it's fun. I know, like, my son would not have liked it. He never liked like messy things on his hands. But for me, it's fun. And it just adds texture, so it's gonna look like this is fluffy. But it's messy, so I wanted to do it last. See that texture on there? Isn't that cool? Arm's not lined up perfect, but you know, it's the best I could do with gooey hands. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Sorry, I'm trying to work in two different spots. So I just literally put it on my finger and then spread it on here. I wasn't thinking that you guys couldn't see me when I was doing the last one. And it has to dry just like anything else, and then it will be permanent, but it sticks pretty good in the meantime. So there's his other one. Hello, Kimberly. And then we get to do this part, and it's gonna take some time. Hi, Teresa. Because we got all this to cover, so. Oops. Just want to give it a good amount of coverage, but not too much. Doesn't take a ton, really. This container has lasted me, this is like at least 2 years old, probably going on 3 years old, and I'm just now a little under halfway. Look how cute. I feel like this part's the hardest part, this piece, because I don't want to get it on the red like I just did. It's all right, if I get it in a few spots, it's fine. The other pieces though have been easier. This part I feel like is just a bigger surface and I got more to work around. Yes, for sure. It's messy, but it's fun and relaxing to me. And it's definitely the best way to get it on how you want it. You can use a paintbrush or whatever, but I don't. I think this is the best way to make it work. Almost done, friends. You don't have to watch me do this anymore. We'll get to see the final project. Hi, MOBA. Oh, look at that. Dropped some on the top of the board there. I really don't even know if I have any more Christmas projects. This might be the last one. I did a lot of Christmas projects. Look, I feel like it's getting all over my Santa hat now, which I was trying to avoid, but it's all right. Just looks like he's got snow everywhere, right? I'm doing good. How about you? What was I saying? Oh, I did a lot of Santa projects. I feel like Christmas projects for Christmas in July, so I don't feel like I did that many during the actual season this year. Now I'm gonna start getting into like just winter stuff, like snowmen and stuff. So I might have one more Christmas thing, but hello, Deborah. I just saw that, Linda. Thank you. I tried so hard not to get any on the hat, and I did anyways. See, I'm covered in snow text, so I'm just gonna try and wipe that off a little bit so that way when I stick his hat in here, hopefully I don't get too much on him. Some of it might still be stuck there. It's all right. He just will look like he's got some snow on him. Can you guys see him? No, you cannot. Let's see here. There we go. That's what we did tonight live. So, and this one we did, Monday night. So that is all, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your week, and I'll probably see you guys on Monday. Bye, everybody.